Hey everyone, Coaster Curious George here, hope you're doing well. So I'm in Brühl in Germany and I'm just outside Phantasialand, specifically outside the Charles Lindbergh Hotel, which is just behind me. And I'm here with my good friend Dan. How you doing, Dan?
Me again, yep.
Again.
Some great rides on Taron and Flard, so
absolutely.
Let's get checked in.
Absolutely. It should be quite quiet today because it's weekdays, so I'm hoping it'll be relatively quiet queues. And we also took public transport here as well. So from Cologne Airport, we took the train to just outside Cologne Cathedral, then the tram, and then we walked up here. It was very easy, so I'll publish a short explaining how that works, just in case anyone else is interested in going to Phantasialand via public transport as well. But I can't wait for today. We'll get loads of footage, and yeah, we're staying overnight in the Charles Lindbergh Hotel. I've heard it's amazing. I can't wait. So without further ado, let's do this. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, check this out. They've got the Rookburgh Gazette with all news in German. I can only make out bits and pieces. Oh, how cool is that? So we just checked in and that was super easy. And we got 2 fast passes, which we can use whenever we like. So we can do 1 each day or 2 in 1 day. And we can hear all the sounds as well of Rookburgh. So we're heading up to the top of the balcony now just to get a closer look. Look at this. Look at that. God, it's amazing. Oh, this is breathtaking. This is so worth coming all the way to Germany for. Wow, this is pretty impressive so far. Dan, initial thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's very fun-packed, and it's like you can easily get lost in here, but everywhere you look, there's a track on show, and you get some great views off the top as well, don't you? It's
spectacular so far. And we haven't even seen the train go round yet, but we have seen staff go in and do visual inspections with a torch. And we also found out where the aeronaut's wardrobe is as well. So we're just going around exploring for the time being. Down this corridor we hear all sorts of creaking sounds, as you can hear behind me just now, and it sounds very much like Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. It's awesome. So we're just hanging out in bar 1919, just outside Rookburgh, checking out the Der Zeitung, or I think it's a menu in here rather than a newspaper. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful place to relax with super comfy chairs and everything. I saw a Coaster Studios video that said that the maintenance bay for flies underneath the pool table right here in bar 1919. If that's true, I cannot believe that. That's amazing. So, since I'm here with Dan, I want to respond to one of his comments on one of my videos on Energylandia. So that was the Energylandia Oktoberfest and a Halloween special. And with it, Dan was talking about the Hyperion and Zadra 1-2 punch that could rival many across Europe. So, Dan, why do you like the Zadra and Hyperion 1-2 punch so much?
I think just the quality of the 2 rides. I mean,
yeah.
If you think of any parks in Europe, can you really say there's any better? Even like at the top parts of Europa Park, I would say Voltron and Wodan. Is that better than Zadra and Hyperion?
So would you say Zadra and Hyperion, in your opinion, is the best 1-2 punch in Europe?
In my opinion, yeah.
I would agree with that. It's my favourite right now as well.
I mean, Zadra does carry the weight quite a bit, but Hyperion is, in its own right, is a fantastic coaster.
And hypothetically, if Wallaby Belgium, which at the moment has Conda, which is amazing, if they do get a world-class RMC, do you think that will top Zadra and Hyperion as a 1-2 punch?
I think it'd have to be better than Zadra because if it's not, you put Zadra above it, and then we just put like a lesser RMC and the Conda.
Right.
That was Zadra. I don't know if it carries
Right.
combined. Them two combined, I don't think it's as good.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to be a really good RMC.
RMC, there were rumours about them creating a world-class RMC at Wallaby Belgium. And I think personally, I think Conda is better than Hyperion. But I think Zadra would still be the best RMC in Europe, even with a Wallaby Belgium RMC. However, personally, I think the Wallaby Belgium 1-2 punch would probably be better. But we'll have to wait and see how things develop. So yeah, thanks Dan for that comment. Okay, we're about to go on. We're in the main queue. I'll let you know how it's riding. See you shortly. We just come off fly. I was on the back row with Dan. Dan, how did you find it?
Yeah, it's definitely longer than I can remember. And yeah, you can get switch around all that. I got aircon, but that's dropped.
Yeah, that was amazing. And I'm here with my friend David as well. David, what do you think?
Yeah, I thought, to be fair, I do prefer up the front, but yeah, way longer than I remember. And the first immersion, I didn't even notice. The second immersion, I was exactly fine around us. But yeah, no, great ride, great ride. I don't know if it's top 10 worthy.
That's an incorrect opinion. No, that's my new number one. That's better than Maverick. It's better than Zadra.
It's not even number one in the park.
No, it is number one in the park, 100%. After that ride, that was unbelievable. I'm also here with my friend Florian as well. Florian, what did you think?
It was amazing.
That was your first time, right?
Yeah, it's like flying, literally flying.
Yeah, it was unbelievably breathtaking. Did you have a favourite part? Or just all of it?
Mostly the airtime hill.
It's so whippy on the back. That was amazing. Yeah, it's a sublime coaster, a brilliant masterpiece by Vekoma. Okay, so we just come off our second ride on Fly. Dan, how did you find that?
Yeah, sitting near the front is definitely not as good as the back, but back is definitely the place to be if you want to
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, if you want to get pulled around a bit more, and I think it feels faster on the back as well.
For sure. It does feel faster on the back. It feels much whippier as well, and more aggressive on the back. But it's still a fantastic ride. It's an amazing ride. And you do get like small pops of airtime the closer to the front you are. You don't really get that in the back, but you just get the whippiness and intensity in the back. And we're on road 4 this time. Okay, so we picked up our welcome pack and we know which gate, level and camera we're in. So let's go check out the room. Okay, so let's try entry to our room. There we go. So that's the aeronaut cabin. So we've got 2 beds here. So you've got 2 separate beds. You've also got aviation goggles up there, which is awesome. TV in here, loving the ambient sounds. Also got a storage area here as well. So you've got towels, storage area, hangers. Then you've also got the bathroom here. Nice. And there's also, oh, just open. Here we go. Oh, oh, what perfect timing. So this is the aeronaut cabin that we have. It's pretty snug and cozy, but actually I quite like it, so it's really nice. I'm very impressive how they managed to fit it into the ride area as well. So this is the welcome pack. Comes with your key card. Oh, thank you, Dan. You've also got a map here as well, which is great. Move this over. Got a nice introduction letter from Lieutenant Gustav Meyerhopper. If you open this up as well. So we've got a logbook here. Nice. Some details here. We've also got some these. We've got postcards too, which is a nice touch. Yes, it's a really nice welcome pack. Okay, so we're now heading to the Rookburgh restaurant for our included meal. So there's a 3-course meal included on the first night of your stay here at the Charles Lindbergh Hotel. So let's go see what the food is like. So Dan, you got the Navigator burger. What do you think?
Really top quality burger. I thought my start was pretty good as well. I had the beef tartar and I got like 3 things on bread. And it was actually really surprisingly nice. Quite big as well.
Yeah, it really was very good food. I got the Navigator burger as well, and I had the pasta parcels, which were really well done. So very good food. So, I'm back in the aeronaut cabin now after having dinner at the Rookburgh restaurant, and the food is quite expensive, especially if you're not a hotel guest. However, the food was very high quality. The burger, the ice cream dessert, the starter, it was all outstanding. Now, I've got a bit of time left before we're allowed in the Rookburgh ride area after guests, and we're allowed in from 9 p.m. till midnight. I'm probably going to spend most of the time there just filming and recording and enjoying the environment. I'll try and get some good footage for you all as well. Also, just to respond to a comment as well, there was one by Boombox1429 on one of my Top Thrill 2 videos, and the comment was about how Top Thrill 2 just seems so high. And it is. So when you're at the reverse spike, which is probably a good 400 feet high, and when you're going over the top hat, which is 420 feet, it is very high. However, you're not actually up there for that long. So even if you are scared of heights, I don't think it's actually that much of an issue, to be honest. But yeah, it is very, very high. So thank you for that comment. And if there are any further comments, I'll certainly observe them and respond to them. Okay, so it's past 9 p.m. and I'm here in the Rookburgh area after dark, and I think I'm the only one here. I've done a complete cycle of the entire area and there's no one else here, so it's just me. So it's wonderful having this stunningly beautiful area to myself. So what I wanted to do was take a moment to explain why I love theme parks so much and my true motivation behind why I love theme parks so much, especially with my favourite music playing in the background. Now, I'm a mathematician by training, and I remember reading a book by a very prominent mathematician called G.H. Hardy, Godfrey Howard Hardy, and this is called A Mathematician's Apology, and in it he explains his motivation, so why mathematicians do what they do. And in it he describes mathematicians as makers of patterns, and that you may not always be able to understand the details of what a mathematician has done, but when everything fits together well, you can appreciate its beauty and really appreciate a true work of art. And I very much view coasters the same way in theme parks. And Hardy went on to say, there is no permanent place in the world for ugly mathematics. And I very much view theme parks the same way. I mean, you can see behind me, for example, what a masterpiece this is. Especially hearing the engine in the background, the train, the locomotive going off during the day, and my personal favourite piece of theme park music, Traum von Fliegen. And so we may not always understand all the details that go into these theme parks and these rides, all the detailed engineering, the architecture, everything that was required, but we do understand and can appreciate the breathtaking beauty behind it when we see the finished product in person. And here, this thing is breathtaking. It's my favourite place in the theme park industry to be. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here in the Rookburgh ride area. So in terms of access areas after hours for hotel guests, we cannot go in the queue line, and also the Werkstatt shop is closed. However, we are allowed to walk around the area. We can also go into the brick tunnel as you enter from Main Street, but you can't go into Main Street because that part of the park is closed. And you also cannot go into the fast pass queue either. But apart from that, you have pretty much free reign to walk more or less wherever you like around the Rookburgh area after dark for hotel guests. Now, I want to respond to another comment on one of my videos on Maverick by my friend Dan, and he spoke of the first drop on Maverick reminding him of the first drop on I-305, or what is now Pantherian at King's Dominion. And I understand what he means by that, because I've not done Pantherian yet. I'm hopefully going to be doing it next year. But what you have is, after this massive 305-foot drop, you have this bank turn very close to the ground. Maverick is the same, Alpina Blitz at Nigloland is the same, Piraten at Jura Summerland is also the same. And I really like this element because what happens is you have, I'm not really a physics expert, but I think it's like gravitational potential energy transforms kinetic energy and then positive G's, which should then be followed up by a camelback hill. And what this does is this disperses the positive G's into negative G's to make it more comfortable for the rider. However, when you have a bank turn very close to the ground, what it means is that the positive G's are then absorbed by the rider, and that makes it very, very intense. And the rides that I mentioned are prime examples of rides that do that, and I'm looking forward to Pantherian. I think that's going to be the gold standard for intensity, just intensity amplified to a crazy level. But I'll have to let you know next year if I do get to ride it. So I hope you're enjoying all the footage of the Rookburgh area after hours for hotel guests so far. I'm trying to get all the small details just so you can get a good feel for what the area is really like. Whilst I'm here, what I wanted to do was just summarise my thoughts so far on the Hotel Charles Lindbergh experience, and I think it's fantastic. Now, in terms of what's included for the price, I think if it was just one person, it might be a little expensive. But if you're sharing, as I am tonight with my friend Dan, then I think it's pretty good value for money, for sure. We have a very high quality 3-course meal, which was great. We also had a proper welcome pack. The cabins, they are very cozy, but they also are just well kept with good facilities as well. And you also get perks like this, such as going around the Rookburgh area at night, which is fantastic. We also got 2 fast passes for Fly, and we could use them however we liked. So you could use 2 in one day, 1 each day, it's up to you. So I would say so far a stay at Hotel Charles Lindbergh is worth it, especially just seeing as well from the balcony too. Being able to see the Pulse of Rookburgh light show from the balcony was amazing, and you could also see the Kaiserplatz light opening ceremony as well, with Fly going around at angles that is normally only open for hotel guests. I think it is worth it. It's a really good experience so far. Possibly one of my favourite theme park experiences that I've had so far. that was very strange. The usual Fly soundtrack was playing, and my favourite piece, Traum von Fliegen, was playing just now, and it abruptly stopped partway through. So now it's completely silent, and all I can hear is the water and, of course, my own voice. So very serene and peaceful now. Okay, hey everyone, so it's another morning. I've stayed overnight in the Charles Lindbergh Hotel pod, and it was great. Even though it was quite small, the facilities are very good, and it does feel a bit surreal having this in my background. It seems strange just walking straight out the front door and having this enormous Vekoma track here. But we've now got breakfast at 8 AM, which is pretty much just now. So let's go down and let's see what the breakfast is like here. If it's anything like the dinner last night, it should be very good. Oh, we've got a fantastic seat right by the window so you can see the fly outside. So there's a decent selection of food, as you can see here. Dan also got some good stuff as well. And it's essentially self-service. So they sit you down at your table and you can pick whatever you want. So whilst I'm back in the aeronaut cabin, that reminds me, one thing, for those who have not ridden Fly before or been to Phantasialand, they are really, really strict about not taking anything on the rides. So they have locker systems similar to Wintertraum at Europa Park, but you cannot take anything on board. And they have metal detectors and airport-style scanners. And just to give an example, I was wearing this, which is like a neck scarf, so it's not a loose scarf, it like wraps around your neck, and it's, you know, tight, so it's not going off anywhere. They made me go around, put it back in the locker, and they will not let me on the ride whilst wearing it. So just make sure, if you don't want to go around and have to put stuff back in the locker again, make sure you get rid of everything in the lockers. It seems almost surreal waking up to this. Okay, so we've just come off Fly on the front row, and it was outstanding, with some surprising moments of airtime, which is very peculiar for a flying coaster. So, what do you think?
Oh, the front row is definitely a front row ride. Dan doesn't agree, but usually I'm a back row ride guy, but yeah, that is definitely a front row. You actually pinch from the seat when it is up.
It's amazing. Florian, what do you think?
Yeah, it definitely is what they're doing on the front row.
Yeah.
You get proper hit of airtime on the top of the second launch. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it is outstanding. Dan, thoughts?
Yeah, it's definitely fun on the front of the airtime and that. But personally, I do like the fan, so I get pulled around.
Yeah.
The drops and around the curtain at speed and
yeah, for sure. Yeah. Some moments had a little bit of discomfort, but nothing major. I mean, I'm still considering putting it seriously as my number one. It is such a phenomenal ride experience. But just an important thing to keep in mind, it does have quite a long queue, so keep that in mind. If you're not keen on walking, then do keep that in mind. You can't take anything on ride. They are super strict about putting things in lockers, and the locker system is the same, where you have like a wristband, and you scan it to open it, and scan it to lock it as well, and it's two-sided too. And so yeah, so that's the end of this vlog here at Charles Lindbergh. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. I plan to bring you more updates and more cool stuff in the future, more hints and tips, reactions, etc, etc. So thanks for joining me. Take care of yourself. All the best.